Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn our new lesson, Stay Connected. Okay? Which means of transport should Ranveer use? Which means of transport means the number of ways we are having. Means of transport means how we are traveling from one place to another place. Okay? Traveling from his home in Delhi to Kerala for a holiday. So, children, he want to travel from Delhi to Kerala. So, which means of transport is better for him? See, means of transport means bicycle, car, aeroplane, ship, okay, bus, train. So these are the means of transport. If he want to go from Delhi to Kerala, what means of transport, which means of transport should he use? And for going to school, if he want to go to school, how he should go? Visiting the movie theater. And if he want to visit a movie theater, which means of transport he should use? These are the three questions, children. See, Ranveer can travel to Kerala using a train or bus or an airplane. So, the best three ways. What are the best three ways here? They may be airplane, that means through flight, or by train or by bus. These three means of transport he can use to travel from Delhi to Kerala. Next, he can use a school bus or auto to go to school. So, school bus or auto he can use to go to school. See, children, from home to school he can't use airplane, right? So, bus or auto. Next, Ranveer can visit the movie theater by using a bus, car, motorcycle or bicycle. If it is very near, he can go by a bicycle or motorbike. If it is somewhat far, he can use a bus or car. Okay, children, we can walk or cycle to closer destinations instead of option for a vehicle that causes pollution and waste petrol. See, children, if it is less far, that means if it is near, we can use a bicycle instead of this engine vehicles. That means they will cause pollution. So instead of that, we can walk or we can use a cycle. Okay, children, now transport, we will learn about transport. Children, you all understand, no? Means of transport means by how we are going, by bus, cycle, train. So this is called means of transport. Okay, we use many vehicles to travel from one place to another. So when we want to travel from one place to another, we use vehicles. Vehicles are also used to carry goods, not only human beings. Vehicles are also used to carry goods. These vehicles are called means of transport. Okay, vehicles like tonga, bullock cart and tractors are mostly used in villages. If you go to a village, we can see a bullock cart or tractors. Next, means of transport move on land, on water and in air. Okay, so means of transport, that means these vehicles move on land, water and air. On land, what are the vehicles that move, children? Car, bus, bicycle, train. Okay, train on rails. Tracks will be there on the land, and on tracks the train will move. And on water means ship, boat, right? And on air means helicopters, rockets and also airplanes. Okay, these are the vehicles. These are the that move on land, water and air. Next, land transport. First of all, we will discuss about land transport. Cars, buses, scooters, bullock carts and cycles run on land. Okay, they move on vehicles on the road with the help of wheels. They will move. Okay, they move on wheels on the road. We generally use bus or train to travel very long distance. Trains and trams run on tracks. See, tram is also a kind of bus but which runs on a Rail, that means track. Okay children, train we already know. Okay, it runs on tracks. So for longer distances we used to travel on train and bus. Next, coming to the water transport, ship sails in a seas. Boats and ferries are used to travel on rivers. Both of these are examples of water transport. See children, here in the picture you can see ship and boat here, right? So they travel on water. Next, equine. See children, what we have to do. Anybody who are interested, take a chart. Okay, divide the chart into 3 parts. That is land transport, water transport and air transport. Okay, and you have to paste the pictures. This is not compulsory. Who are interested, they can do it. Okay, this is the activity for you. People who are interested in doing this project, please participate. You can have an headings of 3 means of transport, that is land, water and air, and paste or draw the pictures accordingly. And you have to make a habit of walking or cycling. Okay, don't use scooters, buses and cars unnecessarily. Save petrol, because if we use these engines, they will cause air pollution. So whenever there is a possibility, go by walk or by bicycle. Okay children. Next, air transport. Coming to the air transport, aeroplanes, helicopters, gliders and rockets fly in the air. We already know aeroplanes, helicopters and gliders and rockets, right? In the pictures you saw. Aeroplanes are used for long air journeys. They are the fastest means of transport. Okay, for long journeys, if we want to go to America, Australia, like that, we will go by plane. Okay, and helicopters are used for short air journeys. So helicopters are used for shorter distances. Okay, most means of transport use fuel to move. So many vehicles use some fuel. We should not use motor vehicles that give off too much of smoke, as they can make air dirty. So don't use vehicles too much. If there is no necessity, we should go by walk or cycle, because they will cause air pollution. Next, communication. When we talk or write to someone, it is called communication. If we are talking with someone, or if we are writing a letter to someone, then it is called communication. Long ago, people sent messages using drumbeats and smoke. Later, special sounds and signs were used to send messages. They slowly became a language. So before language, see, now we are talking in Telugu, Hindi and English, right? Before these languages, people used some kind of sounds, okay, to deliver the message. In a language, words and sentences are used to communicate. So in a language, what will be there? Some words will be there, sentences will be there. Okay, next, how do you communicate with someone who lives far away? So if someone are living far away from you, how will you talk with them? You can write to them using a postcard or an inland letter. So what you can do, you can write a letter or a postcard. That means letters have to be put in an envelope before being posted. So see children, in the pictures you can clearly see postcard, envelope and inland letters. These are the pictures. So you can write on them, and you have to write the address, and you have to keep it on the post box. Okay. Next, today we have many fast means of communication. You can talk to your friends and families by using telephone. See children, these are the pictures of the landline phone, that is telephone, and a mobile phone. Ranveer used a mobile phone to talk his grandparents. It is easy to carry around. So nowadays everyone are using. So if you want to talk to your grandparents, uncles and aunts, what you will use? We will use mobile phones. The television and radio bring to us the news, songs and the other programs. So in television, through television also we are having a lot of news. Whatever may happen in the world, We can watch it through news channels, this TV9 and everywhere we can watch whatever happening in the world. Not only that, we can hear to songs, we can watch the songs, okay, television, in the television and radio also. Nowadays we can listen to the radio and watch the television in our phones. See, now we are having online classes through mobile phones only, na children. We can also have radio, that means FM will be there in your phone, and also YouTube. Okay, you can watch movies and everything. Next, we can use the internet to send emails and messages very quickly. So if we want to send a message to someone, what we can do, we can drop an email or a message. Okay children, now read the lesson once again from your book. Practice reading it and complete ABC bits in your page number 55. Okay, hope you understood the lesson, children. Thank you.